What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to MemeGC. That's right, we are back with an awesome VGC team for you, featuring something a little bit different. Today we're featuring Haxorus, and so Haxorus is a mon that honestly, I love Haxorus. We featured it on the channel before in singles on a Morpeko team, which was pretty awesome. And now we're gonna try to use it in doubles. The biggest reason why it never did anything in doubles is because of Dragapult. Dragapult was just kind of the bane of his existence, and unless it got like a Dragon Dance up, there was really nothing you could do, and Dragapult always beat it no matter what. Now that Dragapult's gone, it has a lot easier time thriving, and so that is what I'm wanting to try out with this team here. This was built by Pokesports. As you can see, he is an awesome content creator, and he also has a podcast and all that good stuff. His links will be down in the description below, as well as a link to the Pokepaste, and of course the team rental code will be at the end of the video. So yeah, let's look at the team just a smidge before we get into it. Also, we have all of the luck today, hopefully, because we have a sleeping puppy back there. So I don't know if you can see him. He's right there. There's his head. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so hopefully we have good luck today. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, let's break down this team just a little bit before we jump into it. We've got an offensive Haxorus, which is pretty standard. It does carry Iron Tail, which is pretty good for things like Sylveon and that sort of thing. We've got the Talonflame, that's for Tailwind, Brave Bird. That's pretty standard. With the safety goggles to block the any kind of sleep or anything like that. Let's see, we've got Amoonguss with Cobra Berry, also pretty standard. Assault Vest Primarina with Liquid Voice is actually pretty awesome. You don't see very many Assault Vest ones, so I like that, and it's got a little bit of speed investment. We've got a Bisharp, which you don't see a ton of, honestly, in VGC, but I think it can do work. It's pretty cool. And then Raichu. Raichu's really awesome for protecting the Primarina from any kind of electric type moves, as well as the Talonflame. So pretty cool stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into game one. All right, first match of the day, and we've got a Charizard and Alchemy set here. This looks interesting. Now, Sableye being on the team is kind of interesting because it could have Sunny Day to help the Charizard with like the G-Max factor. So that's something that we need to watch out for. That could be a thing. If that is the thing, what is the thing that we have that beats it? Haxorus really doesn't do too much to it. This seems kind of like a tough one, although I kind of like Raichu. What's wrong with Raichu Primarina here? Raichu can slow stuff down. Actually, what's wrong with Raichu? We may not even need Primarina here at the lead anyway, but Primarina definitely, I think, comes in the back. Let's go Raichu Haxorus, actually. We definitely want Primarina in the back. We have a lot of stuff weak to fire, don't we? Or do we want Talonflame something else at the beginning? Actually, you know what? Let's change this up. I'm gonna go Talonflame, Primarina with Haxorus, and Raichu in the back. That seems odd. That seems weird. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. But yeah, that name, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name, but I did want to say thank you all so much for allowing us to get to 150 subscribers before my birthday. My birthday now has come and gone, and we did make it, and there's the Sableye Charizard. So I'm expecting the Sunny Day out of the Sableye. So we have a couple of options here. We could go for the max here, and well, I mean, the thing is, if we have Tailwind behind us, do we outspeed a max speed Charizard? That is the question. Tailwind against a Charizard. Can we outspeed that? Wait, level 50. We do. Probably not in Sun. So let's Geyser into this, actually. That'll weaken the hit. That'll at least weaken his hit, even though my hit will also be weakened. Although he could also just click Max Overgrowth, which is another thing that probably should have considered a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, the alternative was to knock out Sableye, but I mean, with what we have out on the field right now, Sableye isn't really too threatening outside of the Sunny Day tech. But according to this, with the amount of speed that we have, we should be outspeeding a max speed Charizard as long as we have Tailwind up. Okay, Fake Out. Yeah, that also works. Airstream takes out Talonflame? Yeah. Okay, so we don't get Tailwind here. But we do get a big Max Geyser off on this Charizard, though. This should just OHKO, right? Right? Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's not the worst turn in the world, I guess. I mean, for me, trading a Talonflame for his G-Maxmon turn 1 is pretty valuable, so that's nice. Now, obviously, I'm still convinced that the Sableye can do things. Let's go Raichu here, because we now know that we can fake out whatever he wants to bring in. Milotic. Okay. Okay, alright. So, what we could do is fake out Milotic, knock out Sableye. Because we're really not threatened by that. Yeah, so I'm gonna fake out Milotic, knock out Sableye. If it wants to get rid of the rain, it can. That doesn't really make a difference to me. I'm not really sure what the play is here for my opponent. Yeah, so nothing from you, no Muddy Water shenanigans. Quash, but it fails because we went for the oh, he's the berry. Ooh, interesting tech. Does that make it survive? It does. Ooh, okay. Okay. Spicy. All right. So yeah, I went for Quash on the Raichu, but the Raichu had already gone. Okay, so that makes things a lot more interesting, for sure. All right, so I think we knock out Milotic here, and do we protect on Raichu here, or do we go ahead and just T-Bolt Sableye? Or do we double the Milotic? I mean, I think if we go for one attack on each, then it's okay. Because we pick up a double... Okay, I mean, Quash, so we're gonna go last. Muddy Water. Do we die to that? No, we don't. Are you... Okay, we don't get an accuracy drop, so this should be a double KO here, right? Can we knock out Milotic in one shot? No, can't? Okay. Yeah, probably should have doubled the Milotic, but again, like, the Milotic isn't really a huge threat to us, especially with that small of health. So now we knock out Sableye, so no more Quash shenanigans. So this turn, you know, obviously we're threatening the T-Bolt knockout on the Milotic, and there's no more Quash. So, I mean, I feel like we've got at least a decent shot at this. We're not going to be Dynamaxed anymore. So that's not the best. But it is Energy Ball, so I mean, so if we're not Dynamaxed, and we actually see Arcanine as the last one, and it goes ahead and burns its Intimidate. So, wait, so if you've got Arcanine here, how much does Hyper Voice do to an Arcanine? If it's no bulk, it's a 25% chance. I'm gonna click that. Do we want to paralyze it, or do we want to just go for the knockout on this? We have Haxorus in the back, right? Let's double the Arcanine, actually. Oh, Melodic protected. Perfect. All right, that's perfect. Oh, that's good damage. Snarl. Ooh, -1. That's not great. That should allow it to survive then, actually. Yeah, we hit the protect. Oh, nope, never mind. The rain. I didn't have the rain in the calc. Yeah, okay, never mind. The rain made it a guaranteed KO. Never mind. We're fine. We're fine. So actually this game went, like, pretty well, honestly. Given everything, I think this game went pretty well. It was a pretty dominant performance. Obviously, losing Talonflame turn 1 wasn't the best, but at the same time, trading Talonflame for Charizard, I mean, I'll take that, because the rest of his team was just so slow that it really didn't even make a difference. It didn't make a difference at all. Alright, so my opponent's going to play it out to the end. Very respectable. I really appreciate that. My opponent is a gentleman and a scholar. Going for the Muddy Water misses, I mean, it's what you gotta do. Takes out Raichu, which is fine. We get the lowered accuracy on Primarina, but it's not a big deal even if we miss. Alright, we do hit anyway, and that's a knockout there. So perfect, awesome game 1. We do lose 2 months, but that's fine. I think we played that game really well, actually, and this team was just able to really work around it. Primarina is honestly a huge threat, and I don't think my opponent really, like, assessed it as the threat, but having that speed on it to allow it to outspeed a Charizard after Tailwind, if we were to get the Tailwind off, that would have been pretty clutch. I have to say, that's pretty cool. So yeah, awesome game 1, pretty clean win. I'll see you in game 2. All right, match number 2, and we've got a Colossal Sneasel team, as well as another Haxorus. And that looks like possibly coaching Riolu. So there's several modes that my opponent can run here, but I don't see the mode that necessarily beats Primarina. I think Primarina is just an amazing pick here too, right? The only thing about Colossal is, so I mean, if you're max speed +6, and we're in Tailwind, yeah, you're faster. But I mean, and it carries a grass move usually, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna lead Primarina Raichu. That gives me Fake Out. That way they can't surf, and then I can hit it with a Hydro Cannon. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then Haxorus in the back seems pretty good. And then Talonflame for the offense rather than the defense. Are we bringing the same 4, just in a different order? I think so. Talonflame's super valuable here, right? It helps to beat Sneasel. It helps to beat... if we bring it in on Virizion without any damage, we can get a free Brave Bird off, and it's not gonna like that. Yeah, I think we bring the same 4, and I mean, I'm normally the one that brings Amoonguss to like every game because I just love Amoonguss, but I just think that these 4 do more. Colossal Sneasel, that's exactly what we see. So, let me calc this. Let me make sure this is, that I've got all these calcs correct. Okay, so if he is only max HP and not max special defense and like sassy and all that, we should Oko Colossal turn 1 with a max geyser right there, and we're gonna Fake Out the Sneasel so that it doesn't get to surf early. That way we're in control of it. I think this is how we beat this lead. I don't know of a better way to beat this lead, except for if we... I guess the other way we could have beaten it was if our Tailwind allows us to outspeed Sneasel. Would Tailwind have allowed us to outspeed Sneasel? It would have. Yeah, so I mean, that was another way around it. Which, given what he has in the back, could have arguably been better. Yeah, oh, it max guards. Yeah. Because, yeah, if I'd gone for the Talonflame play and Inner Focus, it can't even... It can't flinch anyway. Okay. I got outplayed. I got outplayed. I mean, we have to click that again, right? The better play then, I guess, would have been the Nuzzle. If we nuzzled Sneasel, or even Colossal. Well, we couldn't have nuzzled Colossal, but nuzzled Sneasel. Yeah, there's the surf. Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad. But if it's special, we might live. Maybe. Because of the Assault Vest. Please. Please, Assault Vest Primarina, come through. Assault Vest Primarina, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this boy right here, or girl, or whatever it is, I didn't pay attention. Let's go. Assault Vest just absolutely eating that. And now you're paralyzed. So that thing's not really helping much anymore. And this should be a clean knockout on Colossal. Goodbye. Okay, so could have played that better as far as leading with Talonflame. If I'd led Talonflame, I could have gone Tailwind. And that way I would have gotten at least... I would have gotten something out of the turn that lasted. It would have been better as far as like for the late game. Because now you bring in Virizion. But then I just nuzzle that too, right? I don't see why I don't nuzzle that. I could even max Strike, honestly, just to get it even slower. But I mean, if I nuzzle it, then there's not really a point. Yeah, there's Virizion. We do have Talonflame in the back, which helps. Oh, we have Starfall. What am I talking about? We click Starfall and nuzzle. Yeah. Ooh, this thing has Grassy Glide. I did not realize it got that move. I did not know Virizion got that move. That is my bad. That is my bad. Oops. We're still gonna paralyze it though. Which is still good, but not great that we lost Primarina like that. Are you Lumberry? Keyberry. Oh, that's weird. Keyberry Virizion. Huh. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. Does that allow him to actually live like a dual wing beat or something? Oh, we have Brave Bird, right? So our Talonflame on a Virizion. If you're at +1 defense, can we knock out with a Brave Bird? We should. We should be able to, in theory. Even at +1 defense. Because you're 4 times weak to this. And it's a Talonflame. So we're gonna T-Bolt into Sneasel for damage. And Brave Bird into the Virizion. Virizion could protect here, which would be a fair play. The alternative would be to switch out Raichu to get Fake Out back. Okay, no protect. This should be a clean knockout then, even a +1. Yep, perfect. Okay. T-Bolt might not knock out here, but oh, that's so much recoil. but it should do a good chunk. Yeah, it doesn't do too much, but it's okay. Foul play into the Talonflame, I'm assuming. No, into the Raichu, actually. Okay. That would have been into Haxorus, which would have hurt a ton, because Haxorus' attack is so high. Now, it depends on what the last Mon is. It could have a huge... We could be in for an issue. I don't know what that is. Alakazam, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Because we don't have Tailwind. Yeah, that's an issue. It's a big issue. So I'm gonna click Tailwind. The thing is, if Alakazam predicts this and goes into the Talonflame, we might lose. I have to, though. I have to get... Oh, it protected. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna protect and get the Tailwind off. Okay, perfect. That's what we needed. Oh, and it surfed. Okay. To protect its partner. Although this Sneasel probably isn't too offensive. Oh, that doesn't even knock out. Okay. We take those. Okay, so now we just double into the Alakazam here. Just in case it's Sash. We could Earthquake, but I don't think we get too much out of that. Just Dragon Claw to be safe. This should be fine. I don't want to miss an Iron Tail. Goes for the double. That was the correct play. Because he knows that I'm going for that here. It's not Sash. Okay. I was expecting Sash, which would have been fair. We live on 2. That's kind of crazy. And Sneasel barely survives. That's okay though. Yeah, all it has is Surf. All right, so it's gonna knock our Talonflame out here, but yeah, you're doing literal 0 to Haxorus. So yeah, so if our lead had been better, we could have been in such a better position. But me forgetting about Inner Focus Sneasel, honestly, like, was pretty bad on my part, to be honest, because Fake Out did nothing. So we really didn't gain anything out of that first turn. But Raichu was still nice, though. I don't necessarily regret everything, because Raichu was still really nice in paralyzing everything, and the ability to control the speed of the opponent like that was kind of huge. Especially Virizion, because Virizion is super fast. It's 108, I think. It's pretty high. So being able to slow that thing down is actually super good. We were able to get through Colossal pretty easily just because of Primarina with the Assault Vest, so that was good. But yeah, overall, this is just the Primarina show. Like, we haven't even gotten to Max Haxorus yet, so let's try to Max Haxorus in Game 3. So I'll see you in that game. Last game of the day, and we've got a really cool looking team. Now, Scizor was kind of a rough matchup for last time. It caused us some issues, but you know what? We're going to try to get around it this time. I think we've got... The Talonflame is definitely going to be a little bit of a better matchup for it. As far as Haxorus goes, I don't hate Haxorus here. It's still kind of a tough matchup, though. It's good against Weezing, because we can hit that with the max ground. But then again, it also has Strange Steam. I feel like we have to bring Primarina for the Gastrodon. Primarina just looks super nice in this game too. But what I want to do is bring Talonflame Haxorus, because I'm expecting an opposing Tailwind. Primarina has to come in the back. And then, what's your Amoonguss check? I don't really see one. I think we bring Amoonguss in the back. Raichu could also be good as far as protecting from the Dracozolt. That's the only thing I'm a little concerned about. But I have a feeling we're going to see the Dracozolt in the lead, so we probably will, at least, I say probably, we will hopefully be able to knock it out before we would need Raichu to come in and save us. And even then, it's probably going to be clicking Wormwind anyway, just like we will. So we'll just have to see. This seems like a tough matchup. Dracozolt is a huge threat nowadays, and we see the Talonflame Dracozolt. Yep, that is exactly what I expected, and we're going to go with Talonflame Haxorus. So what should happen here, in theory, is we trade Tailwinds, and then Dracozolt being maxed, it would get rid of its Scarf anyway, if it were Scarfed. And how much does this do? Wormwind is a KO, looks like, if it's no bulk. So Tailwind, and I'm looking at this right? Yep, I think so. Attacking the Dracozolt. If you want to max guard, that's fine. If you want to switch into something else, that's also fine. No switches. Okay. I told you we'd get Haxorus in game 3. We have to. If we're gonna feature a Haxorus on a team, we've got to max it, right? We have to. The big boy. But yeah, Primarina is just such a threat nowadays, and Assault Vest is such a cool set. I haven't seen anybody else running the Assault Vest, so good on Pokesports, the builder of this team, for doing that. It's a cool set. All of the maxing animations. So yeah, the Dracozolt. So we're max speed, which makes us quite a bit faster than a Dracozolt. And we both went for Tailwind. Yeah, so we go for Tailwind. I'm assuming you also go for Tailwind. Yep, makes sense. So us matching Tailwinds here means that I should still be faster. Yep, I am. We're gonna go straight for the Wormwind here. And it's a KO, nice. Let's go. These games have been super clean. Just 3 in a row, and we're lowering the attack of the Talonflame for later, so that's super helpful. That's awesome. And that's one thing that's great about Haxorus, is it's faster than Dracozolt, which, I mean, granted, so are a lot of other things, but it's a great dragon type that helps to replace that offensive variant of Dragapult. The only thing about Dragapult is that it was just so versatile. All right, neutralizing gas, okay. Not levitate, that's what I was waiting for it to be, like some levitate variant or something. So I kind of want to double the wheezing. Is that weird? I think so. With a max. Or does Quake or Steel Spike do more? They should do the same, I guess. Let's say it's max HP, max defense. Just, you know, worst case scenario. It doesn't knock out either way. I would rather have the special defense boost, I guess. Yeah. With this damage, it should be... Oh, that's range. That's range. Should survive that easily. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I figured we could just leave Talonflame alone. And Quake should just be a clean knockout here. It is. Nice. Let's go. Oh. Puppy's trying to leave. Tucker. Hey. Come here. Come here. Hey. He's trying to figure out the way out of the room. We'll see if he can figure it out. If not, I'll get him up here in my lap so you can see him. Oh well. You can hear him walking around. Scizor! Alright. So, the play here, I think, is to Wormwind into the Talonflame and Flare Blitz into the Scizor. That lowers its attack on the complete off chance that it survives. Bullet Punch. Makes sense. Does a lot of damage. And we're gonna Flare Blitz off. This should not survive here. Get out of here. Come here, Tucker. Hey. Alright, this is Tucker. He's just being crazy today. Oh boy. Hey, smile for the camera. Smile for the camera. Say hi. There you go. There he is. Are you just trying to escape? There you go. All right, we won. It's fine. Even with the Tucker just wanted to make an appearance. I know. It's fine. It's fine. So, 3 really clean games in a row there. I'm super happy about that. The Tucker luck definitely coming through there. So thank you all so much for watching, and make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. You can hear him whining. I'm sorry. I'll let you out here in just a second. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. We're trying to get to 200 by the end of the year, so that would be absolutely awesome if you could help me get there. So I guess we'll see you Wednesday for a viewer-requested Wi-Fi battle. And yeah, so until then, be careful out there, stay safe, stay healthy, all that good stuff. Anyway, bye-bye.